The problem is within ourselves. The problem is within the leadership. When there was introduction here, how many leaders are here? When they called the MCAs, how many MCAs stood? When they called members of parliament, how many stood? Even when they called permanent secretaries, principal secretaries, you saw the number that was here. So we are talking to ourselves instead of talking to those people who matter. It is the leadership.
The potential of this region. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Deputy President, all protocols observed. I'm not going to make a long speech because I have a day tomorrow for those who will be here. But from the experience I have, ladies and gentlemen, I have been once Minister for National Development, Planning and National Development under the then our late President Mike Kibaki. And such a conference was organized in UK, London. Where NYANZA is, it was Kenya, in the national conference in London. And all cabinet ministers then, and the president, we were whipped. We went to London and addressed such a gathering. Most of them, of course, you not expect blacks. They were wazungus who are there. We talked to them. We spent 1 week in London marketing Kenya. We came back and I had the responsibility with the Kenya Investment Authority to coordinate the conference. So after 3 weeks, we kept on evaluating. We kept on evaluating up to 6 weeks to see how many investors had come to invest because of that particular conference. And I can tell you none. After all those efforts and the money that we spent. I have been a governor. I've been the chair of the Lake Region, the pioneer chair of the Lake Region Economic Bloc for the last 5 years before I handed over to Professor Anyang' Nyong'o. And we know our problems. Owalo was here, he lamented everything that we have not done. We complained about the structure of governance that we had. We devolved. Counties were established so that development is closer to the people. Where is the problem? Is devolution working? Because some of the issues that we are discussing here actually should be properly addressed by the devolved government. So the problem is within ourselves. The problem is within the leadership. When there was introduction here, how many leaders are here? When they called the MCAs, how many MCAs stood? When they called members of parliament, how many stood? Even when they called permanent secretaries, principal secretaries, you saw the number that was here. So we are talking to ourselves instead of talking to those people who matter. It is the leadership that is a problem. Thank you very much.
Some challenge there, thought-provoking. Well, I think I agree with you. We must do things differently. Yeah, I've only one more speaker, then I'll make my remarks and invite the Deputy President. Allow me at this stage to invite the Cabinet Secretary in charge of investment, trade and industry, the Honorable